Hello, and welcome back to Big Finish Fridays Series 3. Today we'll be looking at the third story in the Dark Eyes series, Tangled Web. So let's get into it. The story starts with Molly's mother crying, and her father trying to reassure his wife. Apparently Molly has gone missing. She's found by a man who talks of a tangled web being woven around her life. He returns her to her parents, who are ecstatic to see their daughter again, and he says that he was only passing through, and they introduce themselves. Catherine and Patrick O'Sullivan are her parents, and the man who found her introduces himself as Kotris. After the Dark Eyes theme ends, we return to the Doctor and Molly, who's managed to take off the TARDIS perfectly, something the Doctor is puzzled by. He removes her coordinates and accuses her of being a traitor. Then he brings her closer and hypnotizes her. We go to Kotris, who meets with the Dalek Time Controller. They activate a machine called the Relativity Map, built from technology that belongs to the Time Lords, who apparently used to be Kotris' people. He uses the map to track Straxus through the vortex and confirms that the temporal drone is still following him. They refocus the map onto the Doctor, who has changed course through the vortex, an impossibility according to the Time Controller. Molly lands the TARDIS in Ireland, 1893, on her second birthday. Kotris arrives with a working chameleon circuit, and he leaves with Molly and returns just a second later, taking her to her parents and repeating what we saw at the beginning. The Doctor sets a course for Gallifrey, but they get stuck in a time clamp. Shutting down the TARDIS mid-flight, Molly reconsiders going back to the war and reminisces about her life before it, especially about Kitty and how wonderful she was. Molly asks him about the Daleks, and a noise fills his head. He wakes up and finds Molly has taken him outside, which is odd as the doors shouldn't have worked. They try to get back inside and fail to do so, quickly running off after multiple flying Daleks appear. They run into a cave and find it a dead end. The Daleks corner him and ask them to come out, politely, saying that they're sorry if they've frightened them. He hears the noise again, wakes up on a Dalek transsolar disk. They fly him over to the Dalek city, where Daleks are playing with children among ceramic towers and flowers. But the new state of the Daleks is not the only weird thing happening in this story. So that's the first half of the story. In this one, a lot of our questions from the last two are answered, but more are also asked at the same time. Overall, this is a great addition to the Dark Eyes series, fully introducing us to Kotris and revealing Molly O'Sullivan's past and her connection to Kotris. We also learn more about Kotris himself, like him not being a Time Lord anymore, but having a TARDIS and being able to use Time Lord technology to help the Daleks. Why he's helping them, I think that we'll find out in the next one. But anyway guys, thanks for listening. If you enjoyed this video, then make sure to leave a like and subscribe down below. See you next time.